My beloved child, listen now. The hour of revelation is upon you. Every moment you hesitate, the winds of destiny gather strength to transform your life forever. I speak directly to your heart. Open it wide, for what you are about to witness will shatter your old ways and usher you into a realm of divine miracles. Do not be swayed by doubt or fear, for my promise is unchanging. Stay with me until the very end, for my plan has been set in motion, and time waits for no one. Embrace this sacred moment. Step into the light and let my glory redefine your destiny. I have sent my angels to alert you, to stir your spirit so you will not be caught off guard or overwhelmed by what is about to take place. Their purpose is to ready your soul for a profound unveiling, a revelation that only those who remain watchful and willing can grasp. An inner trembling may flow through your being, like pulses of energy tingling along your spine or a strange wind sweeping through your mind. This is no mere coincidence. It is a herald of the coming revelation. Consider it a call to remain vigilant, to open both your heart and mind so you can receive what I am about to disclose. Not everyone will notice this. Not everyone will heed the summons. Only those whose spiritual ears are tuned, whose hearts are open, and whose faith is unyielding will perceive its true importance. Stay awake and on guard, for your enemy is also aware that the appointed time is near and will attempt to unsettle you, planting seeds of doubt and anxiety within your thoughts. His aim is to make you overlook or reject this sacred revelation. But do not fear, for I have appointed 2 angels to watch over you, to guard you, and to prepare you for the challenges ahead. They will stand at your side, ready to stand up for you, extending their mighty wings and the radiant light of heaven itself to shield you. The day is fast approaching, and I need you to be spiritually equipped. Do not let superficial matters crowd your mind, nor let fleeting desires lead your heart astray. Free your soul from every bitter feeling and all pride, because a divine truth cannot dwell where darkness lingers. Cleanse your mind with my words, pray ceaselessly, and remain in a posture of continual worship. May your spiritual senses become fully attuned to the voice of my Spirit, for he will lead you step by step. When the foundations around you seem to shift, do not be alarmed. When unusual signs arise, do not let fear take hold. When you sense tremors in both the physical and spiritual realms, do not despair. Such events are not marks of chaos, but of a sacred movement taking shape. Heaven is orchestrating according to my perfect plan, and all things are being readied for my grand unveiling. Be prepared for the revelation that draws near, for it holds the power to change your life entirely. It will open your eyes to see beyond your previous limits, expand your mind to fathom hidden mysteries, and enlarge your heart to embrace my endless love. This revelation will transform not only you, but also affect those around you, for you will become a beacon of light in the darkness, a voice awakening those who slumber. Do not overlook the day I have set aside. It is the moment I have chosen to reveal my will to you. Do not miss that opportunity, for it will not come again. Rise and be resolute, for I have placed within your reach everything required for you to move into this appointed season. Prepare your mind, your heart, and your spirit, and allow me to guide you into the revelation that is drawing close. Even before a thought takes shape within you, I have already discerned it. I not only see your ideas, but also understand those still unspoken. My wisdom stands beyond human reason, and my purposes are established on a foundation you cannot fully comprehend. You see but a single facet, whereas I perceive the entirety. You measure life by mortal constraints, but I orchestrate every detail in flawless wisdom, with no chance of randomness or miscalculation. Every challenge you face, even those that baffle you, has been woven into a plan I designed with perfect love and concern. These trials do not exist to break you, but to refine you, preparing you for a far greater purpose. Take courage when you cannot glimpse the path ahead. I am the light guiding you. Take heart when events unfold in unexpected ways, for my workings surpass your limited view. My ways transcend yours, and when you place your trust in me, you will discover that all I do leads to true fulfillment. Remember, my angels do not act on impulse. Their every step follows my precise direction. Each messenger I send carries a mission that cannot be altered. Their presence brings both protection and guidance, and at times, a word of warning. Be mindful of the signs I send, for everyday distractions can dull your awareness of my voice. Often you cry out to me, yearning for answers, not realizing I have already responded through a simple conversation, an open door, a door that abruptly closes, or wise counsel from another. All these are my signals. Are you listening? Do you sense my presence in the ordinary? Do not wait to hear me thunder from the sky when my angels already surround you, softly speaking through daily occurrences and inner stirring. You might wonder why I chose this specific moment, why I dispatched my servants to foretell the future. You may question the significance of their alert and the summons to remain vigilant, but trust in my judgment, for everything I accomplish holds profound purpose. The angels I have sent do not merely announce an event. They are laying the groundwork in your soul for a monumental transformation. Direct from my throne, they come with words that carry the weight of my will. These are not common messengers. They arrive clothed in heaven's splendor, speaking not from their own reasoning or emotions, but from my own utterances. Each phrase they speak resonates with divine authority, shaping destinies, unveiling truths, and healing wounded hearts. Listen closely, for my angels waste no words. Each sentence they utter bears meaning and reveals a message reserved for those ready and aware. Refuse to be caught up in the world's clamor. Let not anxiety or worry cloud your mind. Calm your spirit and listen deeply. It is in that inward silence that my whisper echoes most powerfully. They do not only forewarn you about extraordinary events, they also bring with them my vow of protection and direction. Their presence helps you brace your heart and mind, ensuring you can confront any challenge without losing your footing. They are more than heralds of news. They are valiant guardians, prepared to defend you. They will stand at your side, deflecting the adversary's strategies and paving your way through all obstacles. You are never alone, for I have provided all you need. I set my angels to cover you with their mighty wings, to keep you hidden in the shadow of my presence. By day and night, they form a barrier around you, safeguarding you from dangers both seen and unseen. When darkness threatens, do not tremble, for my light shines more brightly than any shadow. Receive their words in humility and wisdom. Do not ignore what they say, however subtly it comes. Cast aside arrogance and contentment, which can rob you of what is about to be revealed. Never assume you already know everything. My wisdom soars beyond human understanding. Keep your soul open to new insights, and I will guide you on the path of life and truth. Though it may not all be immediately clear, resist discouragement. Avoid forcing everything into logical boxes. Some truths can only be recognized by a spirit in tune with me. Reflect on these revelations in your heart, praying for the Holy Spirit's illumination. Do not hurry or grow restless. At the right time, the meaning will emerge. The appointed day is swiftly coming, and signs have begun to manifest. You sense the wind of change, gentle yet powerful, even when you cannot detect it with your natural senses. Deep within, a stirring awakens, signaling that your spirit stands on the threshold of a grand unveiling. Though you may not have words to describe it, there is a sure knowledge that something indescribable, transcending human logic, more holy than anything you have experienced, is underway. Pay attention to how the invisible realm moves. These are not mere daydreams nor random flights of fancy, but the voice of eternity reaching into temporal life, heaven meeting earth, seen merging with unseen. Heaven proclaims that a transformation is about to take place, an irreversible shift. A divine invitation is echoing for those willing to heed it, for the hearts that hunger, the spirits that yearn. Heaven never stirs without purpose. Each moment aligns with my flawless plan. Chance does not govern the universe, nor does any event happen without profound meaning. When heaven moves, it signals a seismic shift in spiritual reality. When I intervene, it signifies the time is at hand because something has fully ripened within my design. My child, awaken. Do not let petty concerns blind you to the significance of what is happening. Do not let the chaos of life drown out this sacred call. Do not forfeit this defining moment because you were preoccupied with the trivial. Pay close attention to my signs. Keep your spirit fixed on heaven's movements, for if you do, you will realize your sensations are not fantasy, but an awakening in the depths of your soul. A wind of change is sweeping through, and only those with ears to hear and eyes to see will notice. You are not the only one feeling this. Other awakened hearts sense it too. This is no mere accident, but a collective summons for those I have singled out, those trained for a fresh season and a new assignment. I am sifting, refining, and purifying what is mine, and those who belong to me will remain unshaken. Yet anything that is not rooted in me will not survive this wave of change. Ask yourself, are you prepared? Can you accept what I am about to pour out? Are you prepared to relinquish old patterns, outdated thinking, and personal limits? I cannot fill an old wineskin with new wine, nor place a divine truth in a heart consumed by fear and doubt. You must ready yourself in both heart and mind. Proceed with vigilance and faith, for when the fullness of time arrives, it will not be delayed. When I speak, my words do not return void, and when I move, nothing can resist. What I established before the world began will unfold at precisely the moment I ordained. Nothing can postpone my plan or erect a barrier I cannot overcome. Yet I seek your collaboration. I ask you to prepare your soul, to willingly abandon what no longer belongs to your present, to leave behind your comfort zone and embrace the new. Transformations bring trials, but fear not, for I am with you. Stop worrying over the unknown. I already see and understand it. Do not fear what is yet to be shown. I will lead you step by step. This is the moment to progress. It is not the time to stall or give in to doubt. Do not wait for yet another sign. Signs surround you already. Open your heart to receive. Let my words renew your mind, and allow your faith to light your path. Doors are opening and new roads stretch out before you. My promises, those you have prayed and hoped for, are closer than you think. Do not worry as the world trembles around you. The shaking you see is part of my grand revelation. Do not be distressed when you feel your spirit stirring, for that very sense affirms I am at work within you. My dear one, your name has been lifted in heaven's chambers. When angels trumpet the message and heaven vibrates with transformative melodies, you are not an onlooker. Your name is inscribed in my eternal story, shaped by my own hand. Before your birth, while you existed only in my eternal consciousness, you were set apart for this very point in time. You may feel inadequate, unsure you can withstand such a pivotal season, but remember, I did not pick you based on your worldly qualifications. You are chosen by my timeless plan. I do not look for human strength. I seek hearts that are receptive. I do not expect you to possess all knowledge. I simply desire that you walk in faith and obedience. Be assured that nothing in your life is accidental. Each event and testing has been woven into a narrative of purpose. Even your greatest heartbreaks, your tears, and your failed attempts, I will transform them into instruments that sharpen you for this moment. Nothing is wasted. Embrace the truth. You are not wandering aimlessly, nor are you an insignificant speck in a vast universe. You are woven into a magnificent work that is being revealed. Your path is not self-made. I have drawn it for you. I call you away from what you find safe, so that you can expand your outlook and acknowledge that existence transcends your immediate perception. The time has come for you to live by faith, not by sight. When you see the unusual or feel inexplicable shifts stirring your soul, do not be dismayed, thinking it is all in your mind. I am speaking to you in ways only the awakened can grasp. Rare events are not meant to perplex you, but to alert you to my direct involvement in history. You might ask, why choose me? My answer is simple. I saw you before you were formed. I summoned you. I gifted you with everything necessary for your calling. Doors will open, once hidden mysteries will be disclosed, dreams and visions will flourish. In prayer, quiet moments, and silent reflection, I will talk to you as never before. Do not dismiss any of this. Keep a record, reflect upon it, seek my counsel, and I will respond. Know that you do not travel alone. I have assigned angels to guide and shield you. Whenever fear emerges, remember that my presence surrounds you. Whenever doubt arises, recall that I have called you, and my call is not mistaken. Whenever you feel weak, remember I am your strength. Stay awake, remain alert, and hold to your faith, for what lies ahead will transform not only your life, but also the future of those around you. As you obey and embrace what I am doing, you become a guiding light in the darkness, carrying revelation to others. Even now, heaven stands ready. My angels await their cue, poised for action, their gaze fixed on you with unwavering dedication. They do not break their watch, for they have been commissioned to safeguard and direct you. When the chosen hour arrives, you will not stand on your own. The unseen realms work ceaselessly to ensure your steps follow the path I prepared for you. My presence goes before you and encloses you like a fortress. Every moment of this day, every breath is laid out in my design. Nothing unfolds at random. Whatever trials or moments that test your resolve, even times that leave you unsettled, I saw them all long before they reached you. Their purpose is not to destroy but to purify you, shaping you for greater things. You may feel lost in unresolved questions and have endured nights of darkness, straining for an answer or a hint that I still hear you. You may have asked, do you hear my cries? Do you see my tears? Today I assure you, I see and I hear. I have stood by you from the start, before you even recognized me, before you realized my presence. None of your prayers has been forgotten. Not a single sigh has disappeared into the void. You may assume I am silent, but my silence does not equate to inaction. I move in hidden ways, orchestrating more than you dare to imagine. Even when you sense my distance, I am close, quietly arranging answers to prayers you have barely spoken. Think back on your past. How many times did you fear you would not overcome, yet ultimately you were sustained? How many times did every door appear closed until I made a path no one else anticipated? How often did you feel utterly lost, only to find a light shining at the precise moment of need? Understand, my hand has always been upon you, and my plan has not failed. If I never abandoned you then, why would I do so now? I am the one who peers beyond all veils, who perceives what mortal eyes cannot. I uncover every hidden secret and can summon light from the darkest chasm. Where you see impossibility, I can forge a way. When the mountain looms too large, I can order it to shift by my command. When your strength wanes, I offer you unending vigor. Now I am summoning you, not another person, but you, away from fear and doubt, into the future I designed long ago. You were not meant for mediocrity or a life of endless uncertainty. I created you with a destiny beyond your grasp. Rise, abandon doubt, and listen to my word. Dismiss the disheartening voices of the world and refuse to let your past mistakes hold you back. Do not allow old wounds to deter you from the new blessings I am unveiling. I have called you more than once. I continue to call, reminding and seeking you, even when you stray. You do not stand alone, nor do you wage battle in isolation. My angels fight on your behalf, always at the ready for my instructions. When you feel solitary, know that you are far more guarded than you realize. Confront every obstruction with the awareness that I have already seen the outcome, and it is victory, not failure. Do not treat the approaching changes as a reason for dread, but as the beginning of transformation. It is not meant to crush you, but to awaken revelation within you. A revelation that opens doors to greater insight, broader vision, and a life you have yet to know. What lies ahead does not signify any loss, but a wondrous gift beyond your former possession. This is not an ending, but a consummation of long-laid plans. Your presence here at this point in history is deliberate. The road you have walked, the trials endured, the nights of unanswered questions, they have all shaped you for this day. Nothing was for nothing. Each element was a building block for something more glorious. I have used every circumstance, every wound, every disappointment, each stumble, to sculpt you into the person I have called you to be. Were it not for those lessons, for those times of faltering and regaining your footing, you would not be ready to stand firm in this moment. Even if you do not grasp it now, you were destined for this time. Long ago, I saw you exactly where you stand today, meeting these challenges. Do not doubt you belong here. Do not label yourself unprepared, for I have known you since before you were in your mother's womb, equipping you for victory on this very day. Let your inner self listen with spiritual discernment, beyond mere physical hearing. Tune in with the longings of your heart and the unwavering depth of your faith. I will speak to you, not only through words, but in gentle signs, through events that may seem mundane, yet overflow with divine intent. Observe everything around you, for no small occurrence is random. Each encounter, every word, every seemingly spontaneous idea is orchestrated. They are hints I place in your path to confirm that I am leading you. Dismiss nothing. The smallest incidents can impart the greatest guidance. Perhaps you once questioned my activity in your life or assumed I was indifferent to the details of your existence. Today, I tell you, everything is within my care, and not the tiniest element escapes my notice. If I can tally each hair on your head and name every star in the heavens, surely I attend to your every stride. Steady your heart to perceive what I am about to uncover. Do not allow life's clamor or worldly cares to dim the signals I send. Find a quiet center, slow down, and dwell in my presence. I will not always speak in dramatic wonders. Sometimes my voice arrives softly, through a verse of scripture, a stranger's remark, or a moment that feels strangely different. Even the images that flash into your mind are often my whispers. Pause when something within you resonates. When a memory surfaces unexpectedly, take note. When a curious notion brings peace, stay attentive. I speak in countless ways, if only you will recognize and receive them. Walk this journey with open eyes and an open soul. This is not a time to rely solely on your physical senses, but to see with spiritual vision. The stirring you sense is not imagination. It is your soul connecting with a higher reality. I want more than your passive observation. I desire your participation. You are not some bystander, peering in from afar. You are an intrinsic part of my great design. Move forward, trusting unwaveringly in my guidance. Believe wholeheartedly that nothing unfolds outside my sovereign power. Understand that the path ahead is not for you to forge alone. I am the one illuminating it. Open your heart, align your spirit with mine, and allow me to usher in something new. Prepare to recognize truths that exceed the capacity of the human mind. For my methods rarely follow familiar patterns, yet they are unmistaken by those willing to see. Some around you will not see what you see. They will look at the miraculous and label it coincidence. They will attempt logical explanations or dismiss my signs altogether. But you, my precious child, will discern otherwise. An unshakable certainty will ignite within you, an awareness no earthly darkness can eclipse. My spirit will kindle your heart with wisdom beyond worldly comprehension. What I'm revealing is not intended for the intellect alone, but for an open heart and a willing spirit. Let not the skepticism of others hold you back. Remain firm, even if they neither understand nor accept what is happening in you. The insights I grant are not for all. Only those who truly seek and willingly listen can receive them. I am calling you to a deeper awareness. A doorway has opened, and stepping through it means there is no returning to the way things were. I beckon you to ascend to a higher realm of understanding, broadened vision, and a significant mission. You can no longer dwell in mediocrity. What satisfied you in the past will no longer suffice. Previous pursuits may pale next to the new wonders I am unveiling. Within you, a shift is occurring. You are breaking free from worldly limits and the barriers set by human convention. Whatever once held you back, burdens, frustrations, or discouragement, will no longer hold power over you. I am releasing you from unseen chains, expanding the capacity of your spirit to receive even greater gifts and revelations. Be ready, for I am unveiling mysteries long hidden, truths the world has not grasped, revelations meant for those who chase after me wholeheartedly. You will see realities invisible to others, hear what others cannot. I will offer you a panoramic view, granting wisdom about my grand design. Prepare your heart. The things you are about to receive will permanently shift your perspective. Such insights will free you from living as you did before. They will stir you, wake you up, and beckon you on a path you never thought possible. You will not remain ordinary, for I have set my seal upon you and drawn you into a greater calling. But remember, this road will differ from everything you've known. It will bring tests of faith, demanding a level of trust in me beyond your previous experience. You must leave behind the security of the known to accept what I am unfolding. Sometimes you may have to walk without the backing of the crowd. There will be moments when you stand firm despite external uncertainties. But have no fear. Do not let that deter you. Those I call are never without my provision. You hold within you everything you need, and any additional help I will provide when required. Allow my spirit to breathe upon you. Let my words lodge deep within. Resist letting fear drive you into the shadows. I summon you into the light, beyond every worldly constraint, into the liberty that only comes from me. Therefore, step forward boldly, as one who recognizes their divine selection. Advance with hope, for what I have planned will surpass anything you've dared imagine. As you embrace this new season, you will be changed, and the effect will spread to those around you. People will notice a change in you. Conversations with you will hint at deeper currents, because an encounter with my presence transforms a person at the core. Are you prepared? Open your heart. Allow me to work. Ready yourself, because what is coming will transform not only you, but everything in your circle. My unveiling is at hand, and all who are willing to see it will be forever changed. You have yearned for clarity, longing to know more about what is happening around you. Now, light is approaching. I will expose what was once murky, unravel mysteries that previously perplexed you. But you must do your part. Be ready, open your heart, pay attention to my signs, and stand firm in faith. My ways extend far beyond what your eyes can see or your ears can hear. Great events will take place, not by random chance, but as tangible signs that foretell a monumental shift, the beginning of something far bigger. A door is opening to a new chapter, and you need unwavering faith to walk through it. Logic alone won't be enough. Absolute trust is required. Your faith will face trials, and you will stand at crossroads where you must pick between what is visible and what I have promised, between fear and obedience, between uncertainty and unwavering trust. You cannot sit waiting until all becomes clear. That's not faith. Faith stands firm without full understanding, moving forward at my call. Be cautious not to let fear color your reactions to what is unfolding. Fear seeps into your thoughts, making you question your strength and worthiness. It whispers that you are not prepared to embrace the destiny I have charted for you. However, never forget, I chose you not for your might, but so that my power might be evident in you. I called you not for your capabilities, but to display what I can accomplish through a willing heart. Refuse to let doubt dim your sight. Don't let unanswered questions hinder your steps. Mockers will label your journey foolish because you trust in the unseen. But recall, where man sees impossibility, I see possibility. When I speak, no force can halt my word. When I open a door, no one can seal it. And if I summon you to move, the path is already prepared, even if you cannot yet see it. Keep this in mind. What awaits you is not simply a situational change, but a profound reshaping of your inner life. I am rearranging not just the world around you, but also who you are, raising you to a greater understanding of trust and obedience. Therefore, it is vital not to let fear hinder you, because this transformation is more than a mere trial. It is an invitation to immerse yourself in the fullness I have always intended for you. Recall moments when you doubted, yet I intervened. Think of times you felt clueless, yet I made a way. Remember your lostness and how I drew you back. Even now, I remain faithful and unchanging. I am the one who beckons, the one guiding you onward. Prepare your spirit. Let your faith overshadow any falsehoods fear tries to plant. Stand unwavering despite the chaos. Trust that the plan unfolding is not disarray, but the realization of something I have long orchestrated. This is not a conclusion, but the threshold of something far more magnificent than you have ever known. Be ready, stay attentive, advance confidently, for with each step forward in faith, you will realize I am there, leading you. I walk before you, readying your way. I stand at your side, sustaining you in weariness. I guard you from behind, preventing unseen attacks. You will know with certainty you stand in the right place at the right time, under the coverage of my perfect plan. March without fear. Remain steady when uncertainty surrounds you. What I'm about to do will remake you, and also the world you live in. When the moment arrives, you will rejoice that you believed me. You will remember this time not with regret, but with gratitude. For you remained loyal when I called. So my beloved, keep your gaze fixed on me, refusing to be unsettled by the world's trembling. When external structures shift, you will remain anchored. Because I have summoned you, prepared you, and placed before you a door none can close. I am no author of chaos or happenstance. I am the creator who orders all things. Nothing in your life is incidental, nor is any aspect overlooked. Everything is set in motion to foster maturity within you, refining you for the divine purpose I ordained from eternity. Open the eyes of your heart to witness my handiwork. Notice the clues I have scattered along your way. Do not think small events unimportant. I am there, speaking. If your spirit feels unsettled or when novel ideas fill your mind, do not push them away as mere fantasy. They can be my voice, gently resonating within. There will be nights when dreams and visions stir you awake, offering insights unknown to you before. Do not set these aside. Pray about them, think them through, for they are often messages I have woven into your mind. Sometimes I speak in symbols to help you see paths, discover truths, or ready yourself for what lies ahead. You may, in certain moments, be struck with sudden clarity, an insight or perception that never crossed your mind before. Value these experiences, as they are like divine breath, bestowing revelation on you. Through such means, I teach you my ways and guide you in truth's direction. You will also have encounters that feel ordinary, but prove pivotal in my design. A fleeting comment from a stranger could be the precise message you sought. A casual chat might open an unanticipated doorway. A road you never planned to take might be exactly where I'm directing you. Remain attentive and open, for I am unveiling, guiding, and showing you the path I planned long ago. Know, my child, that none of these events are random coincidences. No occurrence is pure chance in my kingdom. Each arrangement, every circumstance, has been orchestrated for a reason. As you press forward on the route I've marked out for you, you will see how perfectly everything aligns. It is not luck, but the work of a divine hand that has been in place since before time began. Yet you must remain awake. Physical sight alone will not let you see my plan, nor will human hearing alone let you grasp my voice. Instead, you must look with spiritual eyes, listen with an attentive heart, and allow your faith to guide you. Avoid letting earthly clamor drown out my signals. Do not permit doubt to keep you from receiving the words I am softly whispering within. Why am I talking to you like this? Because there is a greater call on your life. I do not want you ignorant of these higher purposes, nor distracted by superficial things. I am opening a gateway for you, one that stretches beyond your present scope, but you must be willing to pass through. If you linger at the threshold, looking but never moving, you will miss what I have in store. Hesitation and second-guessing have no place in this moment. Step out, walk by faith, and let the radiance of my kingdom be your guide. My angels are more than deliverers of good news. They are also mighty defenders, everlasting sentinels, living flames shining in the darkness. At this exact time, I have stationed them around you, forming an unbroken ring of protection to foil hidden dangers, directing you through the corridors of light and revealing wonders beyond what you can imagine. Hear this, beloved. No present stands beside you without my approval. No situation unfolds without my guiding hand. The earth groans, and heaven hears its echo. Time itself is shaped by my word. Now is when old things are swept away, much like autumn leaves, to make room for the renewal I have prepared. You stand on the edge of a new reality, a deeper purpose than you have so far recognized. Every cell in your body, each beat of your heart, resonates with the larger symphony of existence. You are no mere speck adrift in time. You are woven into my majestic plan. Do not let fear or uncertainty cause you to waver. You will not be forsaken, for every footstep you take rests in my control, and I will keep you from harm. You do not walk alone. Sense it. My breath envelops you. My presence cloaks you with peace and power. Though tempests rage and oceans surge, you will not sink, for I am your harbor, your fortress. No force can triumph over you, for if I am on your side, who can truly oppose you? If my hand lifts you, who can cast you down? If I lead you forward, what could stand in your path? Set your worry aside, for every test you face is yet another step in molding you into a warrior of the light. Every tear that falls is a prayer I have heard. Once you saw your suffering as nothing but cruel misfortune, yet you did not realize it. It shaped a garment of glory, one I now drape upon you. You were purified by trials, cultivated by loss, and taught to discern the light by braving the darkest nights. Today I proclaim a new season for you, a season of restoration, overflowing abundance, and promises completed. Arise, my child. Lift your sight to the horizon where my dawn is appearing. Do not slump in sorrow or recoil in anxiety. You are neither a failure nor abandoned. You are chosen, beloved, lit with my radiant glory that will slice through the blackness. That very glow within you will displace the shadows. You might not fully recognize all that I have set in motion, and you may still feel perplexed by my hidden purposes. But you are not required to understand everything, only to place childlike trust in me, just as a child rests confidently in a parent's arms. Let me hold your heart, for what I am orchestrating goes far beyond your capacity to reason, and what I will reveal will leave you in awe. If I call you out onto rough waters, do not be frightened by the waves. Fix your gaze on me, and you will not drown. When I swing wide the gates of possibility, do not hesitate. Walk through, for that is where you belong. This is your hour. This is the juncture at which wonders are unveiled and impossibilities are shattered, where long-buried dreams awaken to life again. Take hold of my hand, and let me guide you across ground you never imagined you could tread. Let me sketch a new portrait of your life, one infused with hope, brimming with love, and full of my light. Do not look to people who cannot perceive what I am doing in your life. Do not be unsettled by their skepticism or doubt. Realize that some matters lie outside the realm of human intellect. Not everyone will recognize the touch of my spirit or the truths I uncover for you. Some might fail to comprehend, reject it outright, or even ridicule you. None of that truly matters. You need not the world's permission to walk in the purpose I have ordained. You see, this is not about external validation. It concerns you and me. My revelation does not bend itself to human logic, but demands spiritual discernment. I am drawing you into something far beyond yourself, surpassing anything you assumed was possible. It is sacred, a calling that not everyone receives, for I reserve it for those I choose. And you are one of them. Your presence here is no fluke, nor did you wander blindly into this turning point. Everything is interwoven according to my perfect will. You need not prove yourself or persuade anyone. Trust the quiet certainty within your spirit. Do not fret if others do not comprehend the journey you walk. Remember, this calling springs from me, not from the world. If you crave worldly approval, you will drift away from my path. If you wait for acknowledgement from people who cannot see divine light, you will only feel lost. But if you plant your sight on me, if you tune into my call instead of external clamor, I will show you the greatness of what I intend for you. I recognize you may feel alone and wonder if you have truly heard my voice or chosen the correct path. In these moments, remember, this calling is not from humanity. It is from your Creator. Earthly reassurance will never replace the power of my promise. Ask yourself, do you sense my voice in your dreams? Do the images I placed within you still whisper quietly in your times of silence? When the world around you grows still, does your heart detect that subtle stirring, eager to burst into flame? That is not your imagination, but my spirit, who kindled a fire in you that none can quench. I planted the seeds of destiny within you, and now those seeds are sprouting. Yet your choice remains. You may disregard the call, blending into the throng, or you may walk boldly down the road I opened. You can seek safety in popular favor, or discover true liberty in my will. You can conform to human standards, or dare to become who I created you to be. Remember, those I call often face misunderstanding from the world. Those who carry the radiance of my presence will encounter opposition from the darkness. However, you need not fear. For if you are standing in my purpose, you cannot be overcome. Walking under my guidance, you will never be truly lost. And when you surrender everything into my keeping, nothing can stand against you. The days to come may be demanding, but they will also be extraordinary. You will encounter tribulations as well as miracles. Sometimes you may feel you traverse a dim path, but there will be moments when you perceive a brilliance more intense than anything you have ever encountered. Beyond all, you will sense you are traveling under my authority, a plan crafted in love, grounded in power, shielded by my living presence. So do not rely on the world's commendation, nor wait for the acknowledgement of those who do not see the path you tread. Fix your attention on me, assured that your validation is already given in my word. This is a covenant between you and me, a personal call that is distinctly yours. Trust me, regardless of the world's opinions. Your adversaries will not idly watch you move in the light. They will encircle, trying to divert you from your calling, for they cannot endure the brightness that will shine from you, exposing their deceit. They fear the power growing within you, the fresh revelations I offer, and the truth that frees you from their illusions. Recognize that this conflict is not only external, but also within your own thoughts. Doubt will surface, laced with uncertainty, trying to muddle the divine clarity I am bringing. The enemy seldom wields obvious weaponry, but works through subtle misinformation, fear, and self-doubt. Their aim is to make you question whether you stand on the correct path or whether your experiences are genuine. But take your stand, my child. The light living within you is stronger than any darkness that comes against you, and my presence is eternal. Lies will come masked as reasonable arguments, casting suspicion on everything you have believed. Yet these lies have no influence except what you grant them. They cannot overpower you unless you accept them. They cannot rob you of clarity unless you willingly surrender what I gave you. Reject them entirely. Do not allow such untruths to take hold. Keep them from sprouting in your soul. Instead, stay grounded in my words, letting them be your guiding lamp. When the gloom closes in, seek out my voice, the voice that has guided you from the start and carved a path for you in my plan. Mark this: nothing I declare is wasted. My promises always accomplish my aims. When I speak, every corner of creation listens, time moves, and what human minds deem impossible becomes reality. Do not abandon the truth. Resist letting the enemy plunder the treasures I have placed in your heart. Cling to the power of my word, wearing it like armor. Although loneliness may creep in, you are never truly alone. Though you feel surrounded, know you stand under my protection. My angels form an unassailable circle about you, bathing you in my presence. The enemy's roars are hollow if you rest within my care. Their falsehoods are nothing but noise unless you grant them room in your mind. Others before you have endured these same trials. Those who answered my call were likewise subjected to doubt and attacks, but they did not yield, and you need not either. Recall those who came before, stalwarts who clung to their faith despite every obstacle. They did not journey alone, nor do you. I see your frailties and the instances you have stumbled. But recall, your strength is drawn from me. When exhaustion sets in, come to me. I will renew you. When you are uncertain, listen for my guidance. When you feel incapable of pressing on, remember that I have never left. You are a warrior in my kingdom. A warrior does not cast aside their sword before the battle concludes. Never surrender what belongs to you. Stop the lies from becoming weeds in your thoughts. Stand steadfast, assert the truth, and boldly affirm that you belong to me. Nothing can tear you from my word. The splendor of my presence cannot be fathomed by those who have not undergone the fires of adversity or experienced the forging of their faith. The revelation and mysteries I am about to unveil, along with the overwhelming power of my nearness, are meant for someone who has journeyed through hardship and been shaped into unwavering firmness. You, my beloved, have passed through such trials, challenges I entrust only to those chosen to bear them. Now, you are ready. The moment I spoke of since the beginning is swiftly arriving. What was predetermined will soon be realized. Time races toward its fulfillment. Heaven has announced it, and earth will soon confirm it. Nothing takes place without meaning. No instant slips away lacking hidden intent. Gaze with open eyes, listen with an open spirit, and prepare your innermost being. Avoid looking solely for spectacular or obvious signals. I sometimes speak quietly, through gentle promptings easily ignored by the untrained eye. My signs may not come in a resounding storm or a fierce gust, but they may whisper gently like a breeze, small yet deliberate. So watch with faith-filled eyes and listen with your heart. What once seemed mere coincidence will now prove to be orchestrated alignments. Dreams and unexpected ideas are often ways in which I communicate with you. Pay attention to peculiar moments, to faint yearnings in your chest that hint of something deeper. They are not random daydreams but signs of my presence, a divine stirring around you. Understand that my works within you are far more extensive than you realize. Even when you cannot see my hand, I am smoothing out the path before you. No circumstance in your life is without significance. No trial, no pain, no waiting is worthless. Each one fits into a greater puzzle, preparing you for what's coming. You will not merely hear of this promise. You will be there to witness its fulfillment. And it will not simply drop out of the sky. It will come together through a chain of events, forming a grand design you will fully grasp only in retrospect. You might still lack clarity, and some events may remain puzzling, but trust that what I have spoken will indeed occur. Do not yield to fear or let life's storms sway you. If your gaze remains on the tangible world, you will be prone to restlessness, doubt, and fear. But if you set your eyes on me, you will discern that this is not meaningless upheaval, but a perfectly timed sequence under my hand. I urge you to prepare, not through self-effort, but by surrender to me. Keep your heart receptive, your mind alert, and your spirit in deep communion with me. I will not leave you wandering alone. I reveal these things so that I may personally guide you to the end. What is coming will leave you amazed. It will surpass all your imaginations. Doors you assumed would never open will suddenly swing wide. Barriers you thought immovable will fade. The seemingly lifeless will be revived. For I am not just the giver of promises, I am also the one who brings them to pass. So how will you respond? Will you be ready, or will you hold back, uncertain? Will you be attentive, or will you allow the noise around you to drown out my voice? Resolve now that you will not miss what I am doing. Determine in your heart that neither doubt nor fear will slow your steps. Do not weigh yourself down with uncertainty about your worthiness. My calling is not based on worldly merit. It is neither a prize for the flawless nor recognition for the ones who never stumble. I have not chosen you because you are without fault, nor because you surpass others in strength. It is not your own labor that brings my handiwork to fruition. It is my gift of grace, a grace that stands apart from human logic, a grace flowing from love, not from merit. My precious one, I chose you, not because of your excellence, but because my love for you never wavers. My love is not affected by your highs and lows, unchanged by your failings, unshaken even when you question yourself. From the start, before you even knew my name, I saw you. I heard your inaudible cries when no one else noticed. My choice was made not because you were flawless, but simply because you are mine. You may imagine you are insignificant in a massive world, but in my eyes, there is no such thing as an accident. No moment has passed in your life that escaped my notice. Every sorrow-laden night, every instance you wept in quiet loneliness, every time you felt adrift and purposeless, I witnessed it all, and I want you to know you were never forgotten. Reject the world's falsehood that you lack importance. Do not let negative influences persuade you that you are a useless speck floating in a boundless sea. I have separated you from the mass and placed you in my plan, for what I am weaving in you is far beyond your highest dreams. If you could glimpse the entire masterpiece I am creating, if you could foresee the beauty of all that lies ahead, you would never again doubt your own value. You are not cast aside. Occasionally, you may feel overlooked, muffled by a clamorous world, and ask yourself, does anyone notice my existence or see what I am going through? I assure you I see you. I see the moments you lower your head in discouragement, the tears you hide from public view, and the weight you conceal behind a show of strength. You are never small to me. Each breath you draw, every thought crossing your mind is precious in my sight. And I say to you, you hold enormous worth, not because of what you accomplish, but because you are mine. Pause for a minute, close your eyes, and linger in my presence. Receive the warmth of a love that no one can take away. There is no need to prove you are worthy of my blessings. There is no need to wear yourself out trying to earn my favor. I loved you even when you were unaware of me, and that devotion will never wane. You may assume it takes unshakable faith or boundless strength to fulfill my call. Remember, you are not alone. I do not give a commission without offering support. I do not place a burden on your shoulders without gifting you the grace to bear it. If you feel drained, rest in my power. If you feel unsure, take my wisdom. If you believe you are inadequate, remember, I am your completeness. My dear one, I do not merely summon you, I promise to accompany you. You will see my presence manifested in tangible ways. Your eyes will open to things you never noticed. You will sense me amidst your daily hustle, not only in quiet reflection. Prepare to receive what I am about to unveil. The coming days differ from all you've known. You will see signs of my miracles in your very life. Direct evidence of my hand at work. You will no longer wonder if I am moving. I will make it clear that I have never left your side, from the first to the last moment. Release all forms of self-doubt. Cast off the lie that you are not qualified. Perfection is not a requirement for love, nor is worthiness a prerequisite for my choice. I named you my own long before you valued yourself. I recognized you, called you, and granted you a place in my purpose. Ready your spirit for the mighty things just beyond the horizon. A shift is upon you, not a passing breeze, but a profound transformation that will remake your life permanently. This is a turning point that ushers in a brand new season, and after encountering it, you will never be the same. This is not merely a momentary wave of spiritual fervor, but a rebirth. You will be elevated to a heightened outlook. Your grasp of me, of yourself, and of the world will broaden like never before. You cannot step through this doorway and remain as you once were. My light will illuminate everything. Your impending encounter with me will leave an indelible imprint, permanently etched on your soul. Having tasted my presence in this fresh way, you will be unable to revert to who you used to be. The situations that once troubled you will lose their grip. The fears that held you captive will be broken. The confines you set upon yourself will break away. I am drawing you into a deeper revelation of who I am, and that vision will transform you thoroughly. With my light piercing your darkest corners, you will see what was previously hidden. You will realize that some pursuits you relied on were merely illusions, and I will replace them with pure truth. I will broaden your perspective to behold the magnificence of what I have reserved for you. Though you once believed you had reached your limits, my calling for you extends far beyond that. Perhaps you felt secure in the strength of your faith, yet you do not truly grasp how boundless faith can be when it rests entirely on me. In the days ahead, you will enter a realm of deeper faith where your trust in me is absolute and unconditional. You will learn to walk by faith rather than sight, to find your stability in me and not in human assurances. You will step into a freedom beyond what you have experienced, a liberation from worry and from the need to micromanage every detail. And in that place, you will see me perform miracles exceeding anything you thought was possible. Get ready for a genuine metamorphosis. Let go of the old, relinquish the familiar, resist the urge to stay in your comfort zone. This new chapter demands you relinquish your timidity and accept all I am offering. If you feel unprepared, recall that I am the one who makes you ready. I do not lead you into something you cannot endure. I know your capacity more than you do. I will pull you beyond your usual boundaries, inviting you into a deeper richness than you have ever known. Do not panic when circumstances shift around you. Do not assume all is lost. In truth, you are not witnessing a collapse but a revival, not an ending but a beginning. I am reworking, shaping, and preparing you for greatness. Like a seed splitting to sprout a new shoot, like a chrysalis shedding to let a butterfly soar, so too must you undergo a transformation to live at your fullest potential. Beloved, I am at work in you, not in superficial ways, but down to your very roots, shifting your thoughts, your actions, and your self-perception. When this is finished, you will hardly recognize yourself, not because you have lost who you are, but because at last you're becoming all I created you to be. So stand ready and open yourself to what I have planned. Dissolve any limitations you thought were insurmountable and walk forward by faith, certain that if I have commissioned you, I will also supply all that you require. The coming days will differ from those you have lived so far. A door is opening, and once you cross the threshold, you will never look back. This is not a fleeting vision, it is your new reality, one unshackled by fear or disbelief, but established in the brilliance of my presence. Be still and attune your heart to my voice. Retreat from the world's chaos so you can sense my lead. Do not let cares and distractions bury my words. I am not found in the clamor, but in the deep quiet of your soul. Draw near in prayer. Speak honestly, with sincerity and unwavering expectancy, fully convinced that I hear you and will respond. Pray as though you already behold the answer in the unseen realm. Let every prayer be more than recited words. Let it be your heart communing with mine. You may pray in this manner. O Lord, eternal and all-powerful, I come before you now with my heart laid bare, offering all that I am. Wash away all impurities within me. Quicken my spirit so I can perceive your voice. Grant me eyes that recognize the signs you have set in my path. Make my mind and soul ready for the holy moment you have arranged. I believe you are doing a new thing, one that surpasses all I could wish for. Therefore, I release all hesitation, every doubt, and all fear, embracing fully the destiny you have designed. Refine my heart to welcome the wonder of your plans. O God, you who unravel mysteries and reveal profound truths, my soul thirsts to know you deeper, to walk in the light of your understanding. Illuminate my mind to grasp the realities of your spirit and open my heart to treasure whatever you desire to pour in. Help me retain your every word, to ponder, to apply it in my life. Prevent me from merely hearing and forgetting. Anchor me in the truth you disclose. Shield me from spiritual apathy or complacency, so I will not miss what you wish to accomplish. May each day draw me closer to a deeper insight of you. Let your light break into every hidden chamber of my heart, transforming me until my every step aligns with your spirit. I wait here, opening my soul in readiness to receive. Almighty God who speaks plainly and moves mightily, endow me with spiritual sight beyond physical limits. Grant me ears that can discern your voice amidst worldly clamor, and keep my heart pure so I can detect your guiding hand at all times. This world is brimming with diversions, confusions that pull me from your ways. But I do not want my spirit to grow numb or for vanity to dull my hearing. Train me to walk alertly, ensuring that my mind remains clear and unswayed by deceptions. Cultivate in me unwavering resolve so that the unknown does not shake me, but compels me to trust you more. Empower me to stride into uncertain places with confidence, facing every trial, knowing you are ahead, battling for me and safeguarding me. O Lord, shield my mind from any falsehood, shelter my heart from every lie. May my thoughts remain anchored in truth and my soul locked in your light. Fill me with discernment to avoid the enemy's pitfalls, steadfastness to keep from bending under attack, and valor to resist by the authority you have given me. Alert me to recognize your angelic messengers. Teach me the wisdom to differentiate the voice of heaven from all else. Keep me from dismissing your guidance unwittingly. Instead, awaken a sensitive mind and heart, prepared for your every sign. Help me never to doubt the signs you show, but to respond wholeheartedly, heeding your direction and obeying your voice. My beloved child, as you now close this sacred session, remember, my love and guidance are ever present, shaping every moment of your journey. Though you part for now, let your heart know this is not a farewell, but an invitation to return, again and again, to a wellspring of divine wisdom and life-changing truth. Subscribe, enable notifications, and share this sanctuary of light with kindred souls, so that every time your spirit thirsts for renewal, you may come back to feel my embrace and hear my voice. Together, we will overcome every storm and step boldly into a future filled with miracles. Amen.